Love it. All right.
Gazi, Fugazi, whatever.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to D&D. I'm very happy to have everybody back. I'm a little sad we couldn't have Paj here today, but happy birthday to Paj, who I'm assuming is out enjoying his day.
Nice.
I hope he's having a great time, and not playing D&D with us. It's fine. We will miss our cleric, but for now, you are all in a very good spot to potentially take a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather, and do whatever you like with your characters with the small amount of time that you have. Now, before we actually get started into the game itself, we leveled up, as you have all survived your first encounter within the nightmare. Now, I do want to go over everybody's level up and get everybody imported into Foundry. So I'm going to actually start with Sindri. Sindri, what did you do for your level up? And tell me a little bit about what a level 4, sorcerer?
Yep, level 4 sorcerer. So I took level 4 sorcerer, so I get basically another cantrip and another spell, which I need to pull up D&D Beyond because I forgot which spell I took. I think I took Infestation as my cantrip. I can't remember the spell right now. Just updated, so 1 second.
Not a problem. I also, your character is now imported.
Yep. And then I took Mind Spike as my leveled spell.
Okay.
And for the ability score increases, I took Metamagic Adept, giving myself Transmutated and Quickened spell. Transmutated and Twinned.
And Twinned,
So,
okay.
Yeah, I had Subtle and Quickened already, so I am going to be metamagicking all of my spells, and it's going to be great. And I'm going to be teleporting around because it's fun.
Yay! Awesome. Okay.
Mind beams.
I love Twin Spell. Honestly, it's one of my favorite metamagic things, so yeah. I cannot wait to see that in action. Amumu, what did you take for level 4?
Well, I decided to go with, if I can get my little sheet, I decided to go with a feat, and I went with Master Attack. So, I decided that I am not in tune with my true barbarian self, which is smash, smash, smash. And so now, on my turn, when I score a critical hit, I get a bonus action, but I also have, with Great Weapon Master, on my turn, I have a choice of, I could take a -5 penalty to the attack roll, but I get to add a +10 to the attack's damage. So if I miss, it's gonna suck. But when I hit, that giant battle axe is gonna hit that much harder. And that much funner.
That is a very, very good choice.
Yes. So I'm very happy after discussing with my party members, attuning myself to the warrior bear, and being able to fight once more.
All right. Montgomery, tell me about your level 4 and what you took as a level 4 druid.
It was level 4. Unfortunately, I decided to go really boring and just took the ability score increase. Get that wisdom bumped up just a little bit better. And expanded in, I got an extra cantrip, so I also picked up Infestation and looked at expanding into the extra spell slots to embrace a little bit more into the Shepherd and call on some Fey friends with some spells like Summon Beast.
Ooh. Cool. All right. I'm looking at your spells real quick. So it looks like, okay, so you've got second level Summon Beast, Bark Skin, Wither, and Bloom, and Suggestion. And then first level you've got Create or Destroy Water, Cure Wounds, Good Berry, Fairy Fire, and Entangle. Montgomery, I want to show you something cool. I made a custom spell animation for Entangle. I'm just going to cast it real quick on this board so you can see it. I am not going to consume the spell slot. So that's what that's what the new Entangle is going to look like. So it takes up all that space, and if you walk on it, it's your token is over the Entangle. So yeah, pretty cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, so
That
we're
is
gonna.
amazing.
Yeah, so we got some neat visual improvements for today. So a lot of your spells I have hooked up to various even cooler animations. So yeah, should be very neat to watch today. Oh, not Goodberry. Worthen says not Goodberry. Goodberry is already plaguing our first campaign because Saithius, one of our druids in our first campaign, he's like a rogue druid fighter hybrid. And Goodberries, he just keeps them around all the time. There's Goodberries everywhere. It's nice because they last for 24 hours, right? So
Yeah, I mean, why not have them?
yeah,
Right?
it's like
You're
potentially
sitting
it could be like 2 long rests.
Yeah, you could have them. You could snack. Some people they like cookies. Me, I'm kind of a little bit more, going on that fruitcake. Got to get that, lose that weight. You know how it is?
I understand completely. Raffaella, tell me about your ascension to level 4 as a warlock.
I added some charisma. And I took infestation also
Oh.
as a cantrip. And then I took gust of wind.
Oh, that's a good choice too. Also, just FYI, I fixed your wand of fireballs. So now if you open your character sheet and click on your spell book, on the very bottom, you should see your magical items spells, and you see your
Yes.
fireball down there. And it'll show like your wand of
nice.
fireballs, how many charges you've got left, if you can upcast it. And then I said, yeah, you can upcast it, potentially up to level 5 fireball, which is ridiculous. And there you go.
Very nice. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, so I had to fix that for you. Also, everybody will notice that you have little triangle icons next to your characters. That's just going to note what direction you're facing. So if you move your token around, like if you move north,
Well, thank you.
you can see what direction you guys are facing. Also, if you just click on your token and you move with like WASD, it'll flip your token around to kind of like, yeah, so it flips around just to show like, oh, I'm facing to the left, I'm facing to the right, instead of just having the token facing one way. So a little bit of a visual improvement. It's for the immersion.
I appreciate the Paper Mario style token flip when you
Yeah.
left and right.
Yeah, when you go back and forth. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
It does look very good.
But also, this is important potentially for things like gaze effects. So if you're looking at the target, I will know. Just for future reference, it might not be related. Anyway.
Someone's fighting a beholder.
Is anybody fighting a beholder? Hopefully not you guys, because you're all level 4.
But you got a bunch of different campaigns. Someone might be fighting a beholder. Or a
Hopefully.
Gorgon.
Hopefully
Medusa.
no one watching right now. Well,
Hey, look,
let's...
if it's line of sight and you ain't looking at it, how are you going to cast that spell?
True facts. Well, speaking of casting spells and escaping from danger, previously on Arctis Reflection, you all, Warriors of the Dream, have finally accomplished your first dream battle. and you have destroyed Preta, the hungry ghost of the goblin cook's nightmare. And hopefully, the persistent effects of the rot that Preta was causing within the reborn goblin will now no longer be in effect, and she can go on and live a normal unlife. Cough and cough. But it's up to you if you'd like to discuss what you've seen in the dream with the goblin, or merely take your rewards and go. Either way, your friend Gim will not be joining you today. Gim is very, very tired and has decided to sleep the day away, even locking his roommate, Amumu, out of their shared dorm. Sorry, Amumu, you might have to rack up with somebody else tonight.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Up, it's Sindri. Wait, no, it's Montgomery. All right, Amumu, you're with Montgomery today.
Oh.
Oh, come on, child. It ain't that bad.
Now, with your goblin friend there and ready to be spoken to, you can decide if you want to talk to her more about her hungry ghost, or, like I said, take the loot and go, but you do know that there is a warm and cozy tavern just a bit to the south, if you want to take a bit of a moment's respite.
I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm good for a tavern run.
I would like some ale. It has been very scary. That ghost was scary. A lot of blood came out.
I don't really have great bedside matter, so,
And now we will return to the Order of the Lucid Crescent, where you have just emerged from the dream, and Gim has stumbled back to his room for rest. I don't own any tokens with vision in this scene. That is a lie. Gim, you're going to bed. Goodbye for now.
So long, partner.
Bye.
Bah.
All right. Our scene begins with you all on the dream teleportation portals in the Order of the Lucid Crescent. And, let's see. Elitha is with you. I'm so glad you've all returned safely. And, well, Blurga is looking significantly better. Blurga, down at the bottom of the screen on the other arcane rune, is rubbing her eyes sleepily, and she gives everybody a thumbs up.
I feel great.
Elitha smiles at you. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that, Sindri? I can hear you over the sound of the water.
Lurga, you can feel a distinct difference?
I do. I feel less, like, dirty? I don't know. It's like I can smell again. Ugh. It's like everything doesn't smell like rot and pestilence.
Well, glad we could help.
Oh, wow, the air around here is so. Okay, well, it's a little too crisp. But, I thought just being reborn as a goblin meant that I would have to live with the smell of death and rot for the rest of my days. But now I smell the water. I smell. Oh, is that? Oh, I smell really. Oh, Elitha, do you have a Yeah, yes, we do have bathing facilities. Why don't I take Blurga here to go take a much-needed bath, and, well, you all can take
a long rest if need be. You've done some great work today, and you deserve a little bit of a rest. I'll catch you in the morning, and Moo, I'll make sure there are cookies out for you.
I appreciate that. I'm very hungry.
Come on now, Blurga, let's go get you a bath.
Yeah, okay. Man. But how do I smell so bad if I don't even sweat?
Well, I can't really explain that. Elitha and Blurga leave.
So pub?
Pub.
That's not fair enough for me, yep.
Sounds good.
To the pub.
You all can leave alongside Elitha and Blurga if you wish. Oh, hello, Sindri. I was just going to take Blurga here to the baths to enjoy a little bit of, private time. Where are you all going? You all seem so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Think we're hitting the pub in town.
Oh. She says, well, it is a bit late. Are you going to be traveling during the night?
Well, it's close by, isn't it?
Well, you've got a bit of a walk, but you should be fine.
How far of a walk are we talking?
Well, it's a few miles. We are a bit out of the way. But if you're
we'll
going
be
to hoof
fine.
it might take a couple hours at least.
If it's a couple hours, I think we should go tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
Or how late is it right now?
Well, it's going on very, very early in the morning. I'd say it's about 5 a.m. We should see dawn, I would say, well, in about an hour and a half.
Little early bird. Going
You can take a
Not
bit
too
of a
early
nap.
for-
You can take a short rest if you want before you head out, and then go on first light.
Yeah, why don't we do
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
That
I like
sounds
that.
probably like the better idea.
Oh,
We
yeah.
won't
Why don't
keep
I
ya.
get out of the hallway here, and you can go return to your rooms if you want to take a short rest, or you can just merely all go into the library over here and speak, or do whatever. Just enjoy yourselves. I insist. You've done such a fantastic job today. I'm just
Okay, well-
surprised you're not more tired. But no, go on and just leave Gim alone. He seemed, well, rather stressed.
Yeah, we'll let him get his rest. He needs it.
Do you want me to wake you when the sun comes up, or will you all
yes,
be
please?
all
Yeah,
right?
give us a wake up call. I think we'll use that. And we'll be good.
I dare say I'm possibly the most tired of the bunch. Blurga, come, I'll show you to the bars. Oh, maybe I'll catch a little cat nap. All right, you four. You retreat to your rooms. And Montgomery, as you go back to your room, and same with Raffaella, you notice that the Borean shard in the center of the plaza area is glowing a little bit brighter than it was previously, and it is polished to a almost immaculate shine.
Does look really nice.
It is scintillating today. And you, Raphael, I'd like you to roll me an Arcana check, please. It is possible that what you did in the dream does have an effect on whatever this shard is. It was glowing a little bit more dull before you went into the dream, but now it's positively radiating. It can't be a coincidence. Montgomery, it is actually so bright, with your door open, that it's making it hard to sleep if you wish.
What in absolute blazes? Was it always this bright?
No.
Oh,
I'm not.
Hi,
touching it.
Montgomery.
I'm not. Last time I touched it, but who's that?
Oh, Penelope, is that you over there?
Oh, hi, Penelope.
hi, Rafaela. Hi, Montgomery. Oh, it's good to see you both back.
It was a pleasure to be back, little lady.
Apparently, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Stop. Oh, well, I see we're just standing around and admiring. She gestures. Oh,
She gestures to the Borean shard.
and while it is
Please tell me more she does in the third person.
you may notice that it is glowing much brighter. Well, that's because what you did in the dream, and by banishing the nightmare, will actually empower these Borean shards here, and will also give us things that we need in order to keep the order of the Lucid Crescent running.
I see. So does this mean that unless we shut our doors, the better we do at our jobs, the less we are able to sleep?
That is correct. As one of the Order of the Lucid Crescent, you should always be keeping an eye out for danger. And that means having the blazing bright light of the Borean shard blazing into your eyeballs at all times.
You do bring up a good point there. You certainly do that. Oh, okay.
Remember, you'll never have nightmares if you never sleep.
Yeah, that's some faultless logic you got there, Penelope. You are just absolutely the insight I needed. Thank you very much.
Laughing, Penelope leaves down the hallway. Well, it may not take an insight check to tell you that the fairy is probably full of shit.
If I wasn't so tired, I might try to get back at her for that. What do you think?
I don't think I would mess with Penelope. She may be little, but I don't think I'd mess with her.
The Fae, you get used to them after a while. They're playful, but unless they want you dead, you're pretty much safe, as far as I know. I think it's time to get ourselves some rest. Well, at least for myself. You have yourself a good one. We'll see you in the morning.
See you.
All right. You all retreat to your rooms and tuck in for a little bit of a rest. Everyone here can take a short rest. Please do so now. Your 1 hour nap before you wake up and start drinking. Vegas hours. I see what we're doing here. All right, Sindri is taking a short rest. Amumu's taking a short rest. Montgomery and Rafaela all have taken a short rest. Good. And just as she mentioned, there is a knock on the door. Elitha pokes her head in to Sindri and Amumu. Hello, good morning.
Oh,
Yes,
thanks,
yes.
Elitha.
It's the light of day, I know. Oh, you told me to wake you.
Yep.
It's about 6 in the morning, it's first light, and I dare say, if you wanted to, get your drink on, now would be the time. It's it does appear that it has started to snow, so I would dress warm.
I don't have a problem with that, but thanks for the concern.
Of course. Of course.
Good as well.
Now, you do remember how to get to the melt, don't you?
Not really. It's been a while.
Oh, of course, ma'am. There is, well, you've seen the river that flows behind the Order of the Lucid Crescent, yes?
Yep.
That large river has a small fork that flows to the south. You'll be following that fork most of the way. It's not a particularly clear path, but if you follow the river, you'll be able to get to the melt.
Sounds good. Thanks for letting us know.
Of course. Now, the melt is a little bit further away from the rest of the city, so... But that's normally where the Order goes to, kick back and relax if they want to escape the confines of the Order. But if you want to go further into the city, I would possibly suggest picking up a pony or some sort of mount from the melt. The rest of the trip from the melt to Glacia is a bit more treacherous.
Good to know. I think we'll just probably hang out at that first place you said.
Oh, yes, the melt. Good morning, Raffaella.
Good morning, Elitha.
I dare say the gentleman here wanted me to wake you up at first light, and, well, here we are, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I don't see Montgomery. Did he want to be awoken as well? Oh, there he is. Good morning.
Morning, Elitha.
Everyone seems to be getting prepared to go to the melt, and I have to say, she taps her nose, Dill has cookies cooking. I think they might still be warm.
Food?
Yes, food! Go into the kitchens and go get some cookies. I promised you cookies. They just take a little bit of time to cook. There you go. Oh, Dill was a little unhappy with the presence of Blurga, by the way. It seems like her proximity to the kitchen storeroom had spoiled half of the breads he had planned out for today. So if you were looking for something a little more hearty for breakfast, we might have to make a bit of a supply run. So while you're down in the melt, could you please bring back some flour, perhaps some eggs?
I don't think that'd be too much trouble. We can take care of that for you.
The only caveat is that since we do require something that is a bit more fragile, like the eggs, if you bring them back broken, or if you stumble in some sort of, drunken rampage, they might break. So, please bring them back in one piece.
Absolutely. I'll take care of that. Make sure nothing bad happens to him.
Wonderful. That would make Dill's day. He has locked most of us out of the kitchen, so if you want something else aside from cookies, I would knock quietly and ask nicely.
Montgomery reaches for a plate that's on the table and, with a quick incantation, creates 10 good berries. I do believe I'll be alright.
Oh, lovely. I'll join you for some cookies. And the good berries. She begins to dig in. So what is your plan for today? Just as a fair warning, since you all are currently conscripted as the Order, I must remind you that I would like to have you back before first light on the morrow.
I think we can arrange that.
I hope
Maybe
that
we're
is
just gonna
reasonable.
Go for a little bit of unwinding.
Of course, of course. And while you are gone, I shall ensure that your next, travel into the dream realm is well prepared. Blurga seems to be doing quite well, and she's very satisfied after her bath.
That's very good to hear.
And so you're all just going, she grabs a cookie. So you're all just going to go into town and drink for a little while.
Yeah. Did you want to join us?
Oh, no, I have a lot to do here, unfortunately. Well, the Dreamwalkers, one, I have to get some rest. It quite took it out of me. But we also like to talk a little bit with those we heal, in order to ensure that the nightmare hasn't had any other way of connecting with others. A partner or a lover, someone close to Blurga. I don't think that's the case, but sometimes nightmares that are, if someone has one in close proximity to another one, then they are close. Sometimes they can slip or even be shared. So, just due diligence on my part, but the dangerous part is over with. You all have the most difficult part of the dream journey, and that's getting rid of the nightmare. My job is to find more of the influence, where it came from, the investigative work.
Okay.
Speaking of, something occurred to me while resting. Did Blurga have any information in regard to Gim's question regarding Petro, and if that was a recognized name or figure?
She nods. In fact, it was. Blurga and Petra were related. Petra was her sister, but was also a rival chef. They didn't get along particularly well, but I have a feeling that, while Blurga's memory of her demise is still somewhat sketchy, I have reason to believe that they both had perished in a similar, if not the same, accident. However, Petra did not return, though her sister did. But Petra managed to attach herself to her sister's memory and take that rivalry a bit too far, turning her once coveted hobby into a curse.
Kind of. Could she elaborate on a curse?
Well,
That thing did not look anything like I've seen in the stew.
it is indeed strange how Petra had chosen to manifest and chosen to hide, but she did sequester herself away in what was naturally one of Blurga's dreams. Blurga often dreamed of food and her kitchen, as it was beloved to her in life. But Petra had managed to squirm her way into her dream as a nightmare and make a residence out of her kitchen pot. This is just how her thought chooses to manifest. You and I are merely just, well, driving the horse carriage along the road that she has created.
Does she know anything about why there was a cat in the dream?
Oh, a cat. I did briefly talk to her about a cat. She did own a cat as well. And it was beloved to her. So if there was something that was intruding on the dream, perhaps even Petra herself, the cat would be overly protective and try and swat it out. The cat was like the manifestation of her defense mechanisms, something that was beloved to her in life and gave her strength in death. All of these things are potentially connected to her living world. But now that, well, she is dead and these things live in her memory, they merely manifested themselves as a physical apparition of her emotion.
Okay. Super interesting.
It is. So for now, we have put her jealous sister, Petra, back to rest, and the nightmare should no longer plague her.
Well, that's good. I think that's what we wanted to get out of it.
Of course, you've done a fantastic thing. And plus... Actually... I was thinking... When Blurger was on her way here, she was in an active state of manifesting rot around her. But Blurger is a reborn and does not require respite. But I'm curious as how far her rot manifested on her travels here. Perhaps if you are going to the melt, ensure that if Blurga stayed there, that she did not leave a lasting impression.
Yeah, we could do that.
And if she did, well, it would be a bit on us in order to make things right.
Okay. Sounds good.
She chews on a cookie thoughtfully. Well, anyway, you all don't seem to be eating cookies. Enjoy, dig in. I promise they're made with fresh flour and not the spoiled ones. Those were crawling with weevils.
Last time, I grew a mustache. When I ate the
Wait,
cookie.
it was Blurga. She was manifesting rot and spoiling the cookies. It's just... See, they're fine. She breaks one open inside. Soft.
I'll reach down and start eating a couple.
There. Good. Now Dill won't be angry that you've turned down his food. You see, She leans forward conspiratorially. If you don't eat them, he might think the food is still spoiled.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
I'm eating it.
Please dig in.
Nom. I shoved like 3 of them in my mouth at once. I'm so hungry.
All right, well, I'll leave you all to your travels. And again, dress warm, the snow has started, and follow the frozen river down to the south. Have fun.
We will, and you'll know where to find us
exactly.
if you want to join.
Well, yes, and, well, if you fall asleep and, well, get into a drunken stupor, I'll know.
Isn't that the whole point?
Elitha leaves. All right, what do you all do?
I'll be right back. Y'all enjoy them cookies for a minute.
Okay. I'll still just eat.
I have to step AFK for 5 seconds.
Oh, sure. You guys want to take a minute?
I just need 1 minute to go refresh my drink, and wife wants to order
Sure. Let's just take a 2-minute real quick. Quick BRB.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm not going to use that time at all to plan how I'm going to use these berries.
Okay. 2 minutes. Be right back.
Give me one. Actually, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get a hoodie.
All right, drink acquired.
Welcome back.
All right. Montgomery, you tried to open the door to Dill Kettleblack's kitchen, but it is currently locked. There is a small sign on the outside that says, "Please knock."
I knock.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Montgomery. Hey, how you doing? Did you like the cookies? They're fresh, I swear. I had to throw out half the stuff in the kitchen. It was super frustrating.
I understood you had that issue. My apologies. The cookies were indeed delicious. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you're heading down into the melt, could you pick up some dry goods? With some eggs? We could really use some eggs. They all went, whoop.
Montgomery, make a perception check.
Perception, I can find it. Rolling.
The kitchen does smell a little sulfurous.
It's definitely seems that way.
I have been scrubbing and scrubbing. And let me tell you, when an egg suddenly goes bad and explodes everywhere, you don't want anything to do with it. Ugh, ruined everything it touched. I had so much on the breads. So I made some cookies. Elizabeth says, "You want some cookies?" I made the cookies.
They're very good. I don't
Oh,
have a mustache, do I?
is that a moo? Hey, how are the cookies, a moo? Hey, you can't hear me. Anyway, what'd you need, Montgomery? You was knocking? You was knocking.
I was knocking. I understood that you're a little short on supplies. I wondered if you would like some of these good berries to make a possible jam or something out of it. Make some use and stretch some of your resources.
Oh, yeah, good berries. Ain't there something about these where, like, they go bad real quick?
If you leave them alone, they're not consumed. Now, you could try and use them to turn into a jam or a jelly, which would technically be a preservative form, but maybe not so much. We could try it out. At the very least, it'll be tasty.
He pops a couple in his mouth.
Huh. Yeah. I could work with this. All right. Yeah, thanks, Montgomery. I'll make a fruit, some sort of fruit pastry with these, some sort of berry tart.
This should stretch out and use what resources you still got, and still give you something good and keep people running around here.
I really need some eggs. I really need eggs for this tart. Not gonna do much with some flour and some water, so bring me back some eggs.
I'll bring you some eggs. In the meantime, you can use them with some sugar or some water, bring it to a boil, make it a nice little syrup. You can have yourself a jelly, a jam, a compote even.
Oh, I fucking love compoting.
So here, take yourself some, and Montgomery hands over 5 to Dill.
Well, these really put the good in the good berry.
You really only need, you don't even need to eat more than one. You'll be just fine. So enjoy that, and we'll be back with your sundries.
Thanks. Oh, yeah, these are,
Dill gets to work.
Everybody, ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
All right, if you all like to leave, you can just leave out the front door and head to the south. Go on, go. And so our travelers began their journey down south to the melt in the frozen continent of Isir.
Now, goodbye. Goodbye.
Blurga waves.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much again.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Blurga. Glad to help.
You take care of yourself now.
Oh, you guys too.
All right, you must gather your party before venturing forth. All right, one moment, please, as I move you all to the next scene. Let me know if it's a little too laggy. One moment.
It's fine. I'm just going to write some good berry recipes while we wait.
The chill wind of the Aesir winter is no joke. And the wind bites to the bone as soon as you exit the relative sanctuary of the Order of the Lucid Crescent. The continent that you're currently, the region that you're currently in, known as Aesir, is one of Arctis's most frozen regions, and is host to a multitude of rivers and lakes, cities upon glaciers, and other frozen spires, and is also home to the original place where the ascended Tessapulcanus had sent a massive magical comet hurtling into the earth and causing the initial creation of the magical lava known as Slow. However, you are all very far away from that terrible catastrophe. But it is one of the original catastrophes that had caused the creation of the reborn, such as Blurga. Now, you all are making your way down south in order to get some much-needed drink from a local tavern set up in the middle of nowhere, in between the Order of the Lucid Crescent and Galacia, one of the major cities of Aesir. Winter playlist, I'm gonna need you to start playing again. As Elitha had mentioned, there is a river that goes and flows down to the south, most of it frozen over. Vision is a little bit more limited here on this snowy trail, as the incoming snowstorm is causing some limited visibility. One moment, please. And as such, regardless of it being day or night, will limit your vision to about 30 feet. And thus we will start here as you continue your journey down to the melt.
Montgomery pulls his muffler higher above his jaw up to his ears. Well, come on now.
The river here is
afraid of the cold.
very frozen, and you seem safe to walk across. I'm gonna stop you all right there as Amumu's making his way quickly through the snow.
Here.
The blizzard is picking up here, and now your vision seems to be even more limited as everything becomes whiter and whiter with the falling snow. I need everybody to make me a perception check, please. Raffaello, and Mumu, while the sound of the encroaching snowstorm is whistling through most people's ears, you hear something else. Something low to the ground, snorting and snuffling in the snow, and it sounds vaguely like a large animal. Perhaps, Raffaella, even a boar.
You sure that's not my tummy? I'm still hungry.
Raffy, you stop moving. What's up?
I think there's a boar somewhere around here.
Well, we give it space. Shouldn't
Yes.
bother us. And then we should be just fine.
Yeah, let's try to leave it alone. It's not hurting anybody.
Nope. You keep on walking.
I'll follow you guys.
Mumu, I'm gonna stop you right there. To your southeast, you see the noise that Raffaella and you initially heard. Submerged in the snow, almost up to their very, very large haunches, is a massive white boar. Its aged tusks are tipped with black, and the boar looks almost like it was born an albino. But there is a strange shimmering quality to its fur that makes it perhaps even more hard to see in the thick snow. But hearing the crunching footfalls of Amumu and Raffaella and the rest of the crew, it turns. What do you do?
Nobody move. Okay, hold on. I know what I'd like to do. Hold on. I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
All right, Amumu, you begin to cast Speak with Animals. And now you can communicate with beasts for the duration. Now, the boar was going in some sort of angry pig noise, and you should be able to speak with him, but his squealing is still completely unintelligible to you. Mumu, make me a nature check.
Okay.
You have no idea why your Speak with Animals is not working, but you cannot communicate with this boar.
I know as a person, but not as a character, and it sucks. Okay. Guys, I think my spells are broken. One of you smart people, what do I do?
I don't know what would happen, why your spells don't work.
Well, y'all, Rappy, you cast spells. It's supposed to work. It worked last time. I talked to the cat.
Sometimes they don't always work. Once in a while, they just don't work.
We better figure something out because that thing does not sound happy.
The boar charges. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
So much for just not doing it. All right.
Sindri, the way the ghost boar is pawing at the ground, tossing his tusks into the air with a wild squeal. Oh, he's about to charge. Round 1, you're up.
Okay. I'll try to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I see 1. I am going to... I'm just gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And I will 5-step back.
Ooh, do you like the new mage armor effect? Yeah, I put that one in
It
last
actually
night.
looks. No, that looks like in WoW the actual bubbles. It looks really cool.
Thank you.
Well done.
That's my turn.
Raffaella, you're up.
Okay, I think I'm going to... I'm going to cast Gust of Wind on it.
Alright, let's see it. Alright, Raffaella. A line of wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from you in a direction you choose.
It won't let me turn it like catty corner.
You have to hold shift and then use your mouse wheel to turn it. And as long as you click on the reticle and then you can turn it. Yeah. Perfect. All right, that ghost boar is gonna make a DC 14 strength save. One moment. He saves. He is not knocked back. The classic crit saves from me. Raffaella, you cast a massive gust of wind towards the boar, and you push back the snow and everything else in your path. However, the boar is very large and entrenched in the snow. And the gust of wind goes sailing over its head. Raffaella, why did you have to make a strength save?
I don't know why I did that. I don't know
why
how I
it
did
did
that.
it for me either.
Because you were in the gust of wind. It's each creature.
Does that mean he gets blown 15 feet away?
Yep, 15 feet away from Raffaella, which would be 1, 2, 3.
So
Today-
towards the boar.
Yep.
Great.
Plan worked.
Today we are
Get
learning
in
how our
there,
spells
champ!
work.
We're not gonna ballista. We're just gonna gust of wind now, Moo Moo.
Who needs siege weapons? We've got a warlock.
We still need siege weapons.
All right, Raffaella, anything else you are doing with your round?
No, I just need to figure out how to get rid of this reticle again.
Oh yeah, in the top left-hand corner, click Measurement Controls. It's the little ruler that looks like an L. and then that'll bring up your reticle menu, and then you should see the little explosion icon at the origin point of your gust of wind. Click on that, and then click delete. Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm done with my turn.
Montgomery, you're up.
All right, I need to do some measurement real quick because I am smart and don't do this ahead of time.
Forty feet.
I'm going to shuffle forward a little bit, hesitantly, seeing what happened to everyone in front of Raffaella. And I will attempt to distract the boar with infestation.
Oh shit! You cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to appear on one creature you can see within range. Must succeed on a con saving throw. Okay. One moment, please. Con save. Oop. Fails. He already failed. Takes 4 poison damage.
4 poison damage and moves east 5 feet.
The bugs hurry the boar back, and he's pressed up against the cliff.
And I would like to do insight on.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll insight. What would you like to know?
You know what? Let's go. I'm curious about other things, but this is probably going to help the rest of the team. Health.
Very good. One moment, please. There you go.
And if I may, I just want to know, through my own observation, I see that as it moves, it leaves tracks, correct?
It does.
Okay. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Amumu, you're up. You have Speak with Animals active.
All right. I'm going to. Does talking to it again count as an action?
No.
All right. I'm going to attempt to talk to him again, saying, "Dude, the fuck?
Don't make it bad.
No, what's wrong, man?"
You cannot understand the words coming from its mouth. This is irregular. Speaking with beasts is natural to you, as it is breathing.
Can I make another roll, nature check, to make another shot to figure out if
You
my
can.
brain can understand
Yeah,
what's going
absolutely. Oh, there we go. Amumu, this is not a beast. This is a monstrosity. Perhaps once was an animal, now twisted, different, returned.
Well, that's just fine, because I want some fucking bacon for breakfast. I'm going to rage, and let's just go ahead and get that going.
All right, you are raging.
I'm really fucking hungry, and you're ruining my breakfast. All right, I am going to come up and move. What? I can move 30 feet. Cool. So I got to give me melee range. All right, cool. I've attacked him. I'm going to reckless attack.
Okay. All right, yeah, you're doing it. Okay, roll attack. Make sure you got him targeted. Looking good. Hold on just a moment. Just gonna check something.
I am really proud of the fact that I was able to get all of those things correctly.
Reckless should give you advantage.
He takes a reaction and is going to tusk swipe at you. When a creature hits the ghost boar with a melee weapon attack, the ghost boar can make one tusk attack against the creature. As you bring down the axe, he meets with the tusk. And because you are recklessly attacking, he does do this with advantage. I'm going to have you finish your attack, because you are going to hit it.
Okay. Alright, so now I hit damage, correct?
Yep. Hit that damage button right there. Hit the damage button.
Okay, but because I had the master attack, shouldn't I... Great master attack, because I took... that should also add the plus 10 damage. That's what I thought that I was doing here.
What are you doing here? Can you explain where the plus 10 damage would be?
Wait one.
Just link it in chat so I could read it.
Yep, doing so.
Oh, he doesn't have that. No, don't put that on him.
Oh, yeah.
Before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon you are proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty and then add plus to the damage. Okay, so when you hit, you did not take the -5 penalty.
Okay, so, alright. Okay.
So when you hit the attack button, normally if you want to do your Great Weapon Master attack, you have to add -5 to that.
Roger. Okay. Alright, so we'll count that as I didn't do this and I just did the damage.
No, you just hit normally. You would just hit normally without the Great Weapon attack and you did 7 damage.
Roger.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Alright. I smashed him.
Okay, he's gonna hit you back with a tusk attack, and he's gonna do that with advantage. Also, don't forget because you reckless attacked, your attack would have been with advantage as well, so.
Roger. Okay, I'll make sure to do that next time.
Not a problem. Alright, here comes the tusk attack. And he's rolling with advantage. He's gonna hit you. Amumu, do you want to use your reaction?
Yes, I'm going to cast Stone's Endurance and shrug it off.
Okay. He's gonna do 12 slashing damage to you. Oops. Undo
Roger.
that.
But I get to... With Stone's Endurance, do I get to roll it plus the 2 to see how much of that is shrug off?
You roll 1d12 plus 2. Yep. So hit the damage button there. And then, oops, that would actually shrug off 11 of it. I don't know why it damaged you. So instead of the 12, I'm just going to remove. And it only took 1 damage. So as he retaliates with the tusk attack, you use your Stone's Endurance, and you shake off the potentially devastating, goring tusk, leaving only a scratch behind.
Oh yeah, I want some bacon. That's all right. That will end my... Oh, actually, I'd like a perception check, please.
But now you know that these ghost boars can potentially retaliate if you attack them with a melee weapon attack, as this is their reaction. You can roll insight, go ahead. What would you like to know? Rolling pretty high today, Mumu.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, do I see, okay, we've already got health. Do I see any kind of, like, previous battle scars or things that could be potential weak points? Or actually, I take that back. How close is he to that cliff? And how far is that cliff down?
He has his back to the cliff, so he's butted up against it.
Okay. And is that that's like a cliff, or is that just like a little hill?
It's about 6 feet high. Requires some climbing to get over.
All right, not like a flat out edge. Okay, all right, never mind. That answers my questions. That has concluded my turn. Thank you.
All right, very good. Next up, The ghost boar you were attacking. Whirr! One moment, please. He is going to attack you, Amumu. As he rears back up on his hind legs, he comes back down with a tusk attack. Your poor, relentless assault. Reckless attack. 23 is gonna hit you, Amumu. For 11 slashing damage. As the tusk comes back down and gores you in the shoulder. It is extremely painful. Next up, Amumu. You did not see, but you hear more squealing to the southwest. Whee!
Roger, you guys better get the fuck up here and help, please.
Whee!
Some more down that away.
One second. And you hear crunching through the snow. The heavy footfalls of another boar approaching very quickly. And it takes double move and charges. Sindri, you're up.
Okay. Okay, I will take a step forward because I need to go. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. I see like half of the circle that I'm supposed to see.
Vision is limited to 30 feet.
Yeah, no, it is 30 feet. Like, it's actually direct, like, it's not the tree. It's, I see half of the circle I'm supposed to see.
I suppose I don't understand. Is it preventing you from your turn?
No, I'll stream it after. I'll show you in a sec.
Sure.
I will, I am going to firebolt this one.
Okay. 4 misses.
And I miss.
That misses. You hit the frozen river and put a crack in the ice.
Rip. That's gonna be my turn.
Mumu, what was your question?
Alright, since the second boar came up to me, that does not provoke an attack of opportunity because he charged, correct?
No. Also, because you've also used your reaction. You use your reaction to cast Stone's Endurance. Attacking as an attack of opportunity is a reaction, so you wouldn't be able to use your attack of opportunity anyway.
Roger, thank you.
Nope, and yeah, not a problem. Also, just to allow you to keep track of your reaction, you see that little arrow that looks like a C? It's like curved. It looks like a debuff on your character.
Yeah, like a redo or undo redo icon.
Yeah, so that will tell you that you've used your reaction. That's like I've used my reaction debuff.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Raffaella, you're up.
Okay.
Sindri, while it's not your turn, you can post whatever. Post that in Discord.
I put up my stream.
I can't look at that right now.
Okay, I'll snip it.
Raffaella, you can take your turn.
Okay, I'm formulating a plan.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna move up a little.
Whirr.
Okay, I am going to Genie's Wrath on this guy. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Ooh. Okay. Blast away. And don't forget, you can hover over a target with your mouse and hit T to target. It's very easy to do it now. Hover over a boar, hit T, yep, to target. You can also do that for yourself. You can also drag and highlight, and then hit. You can hit Shift T to target multiple targets. The blasting, that misses. Raphael, your Eldritch Blast going careening off into the snow, almost hitting a moo. Anything else you're doing with your round, Raffaella? Raffy?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I'm going to...
Feel free and talk it out, too. Like, talking it out is totally fine. You can talk it out with your party members. It doesn't have to be, like, a solo decision. Like, talking is very much encouraged here.
I'm going to hex his strength.
Ooh, okay. This one here? This lad?
Yes, the one I'm targeting.
All right, very good. I will hex his strength.
Okay, and that's it for me.
Boop. Montgomery, you're up.
Right. Okay. Hang on a moo. I am going to... Let's see. Montgomery will call upon his friends in the Fae, and right next to a moo, he will bring forth a bestial spirit shaped very much like a Mumu's favorite, the bear.
Ooh. Small beast, bestial spirit. All right, let me see if I have I think I have a bestial spirit. Oops, I'm on the wrong screen. Bestial, let's say spirit. Totem spirit bear.
No, that was apologies. I was looking for that for reduction of damage, which we will apply next turn.
Oh, you're fine.
Apologies.
I will just put your little spirit. I'm gonna just get a normal bear for you. He is gonna be bear.
Oh, bear.
Don't be mad at him. He's just a little boy.
He's just a bear. But you'll have to use the stats off of your bestial spirit ability there.
Yep. All right. With that being the majority, go spirit, help our friend and get this thing out of here. Woo! And I will insight to the new contender.
All right, go ahead. What would you like to know?
Beautiful. Let's do any apparent weaknesses to particular elements. I'm assuming cold is not one of them.
It does not have a weakness. You can
Alrighty.
You can ask something else.
Health.
Very good. Chody, you now have control over that bear, so if you click it, you can control it just like any other token.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Excuse me, Montgomery, does that end your round?
I'm going to shuffle over here, and then that will end my turn. And then I will... Oh, wait, before? Go get 'em, bear.
The bear roars. If you're better at bear noises, by all means. Oh wait, I think I have a bear roar.
It's just a bear.
I found
that'll
it.
do. All right. Then I am going to have the bear attack the new target.
Okay. He's just a bear.
Because of pack tactics, he will have advantage on this. And it looks like my spell attack modifier to hit.
That's looking pretty good. Your spell attack modifier, Montgomery, is +6. So 1d20 +6 to hit.
Oh, he's just a bear.
Oh no, a 3 and a 2. Well, that's gonna miss, sir. He's gotta warm up a little bit.
It's the Fey Spirit just came in. He's just summoning sickness. I don't know. Look,
Yeah,
he's trying.
he's definitely got a little summoning sickness.
He's doing his best.
Here, let me.
You can't blame him. He's just a bear.
He's just a bear.
Doing his best Bulbasaur impression.
The bear looks over at Montgomery, shrugs its front legs.
Amumu, you're up.
All right, well, I'm gonna take another swing at, Chunky Boy right here.
Sorry, Raphael, I had to update your vision because apparently you can see too far. You and Montgomery should only be able to see 30 feet right now, so I had to fix you both.
Okay, so if I'm reading Reckless Attack, I only get it once of the turn, so I cannot use Reckless Attack anymore.
Lincoln? Let's see.
It should be the first attack on your turn.
Which
You only
technically
have
it
one
is.
attack.
Yeah.
This is the new round, right?
So
Yeah.
what that means?
It's the first attack on your turn. So it's every turn, it's your first attack.
Yeah, so we're using it.
Okay?
Yes.
Yep.
What it reads is you can't attack with your first attack when you get to level 5 and you get extra attack. You can't attack first and then reckless attack on the second one. If you choose to reckless attack, it's all of your attacks.
Got it.
Or
Okay.
Or none of your attacks.
All right, so for this time, I am going to use my master attack, and I have to roll the -5. So 1 second.
Alright, so make sure you have the boar targeted. Okay. And then you're going to... Okay, then you're going to hit advantage. And make sure you got the -5 in there. So your formula will, or your situational bonus, you just type -5. And then you'd roll advantage. Okay, that's a crit, lad! Let's see. He will use the tusk swipe as a reaction, but I'm gonna have you finish your attack.
Now, because
the
I
crits!
with the situational bonus, I can put +10 though, correct?
You can, yes. And, so hit that critical button. And then your situational bonus would be +10. Oh my god! Mumu, hold on.
Yeah.
Jeez, this is so much damage!
Bear support.
Totem of the bear. That's what it really was there.
The help of Winnie the Pooh.
28 damage! Okay. Holy shit. Oh, why did you do that? Undo. I don't know why it applied it twice. Apologies. Amumu, your first attack strikes it for a massive 28 slashing damage as you bring your axe down upon its head. It will finish its reaction and attack you with a tusk swipe.
All right.
This also has advantage because you reckless attacked. That's gonna hit. Amumu, do you use your reaction?
It says I can use zone endurance, but I thought I can only use it once per short rest, so I've already used it. So I don't know why it's giving me the option.
Then just close out of that.
Yeah, I'll just close. Okay.
Okay. All right, 23 is gonna hit. He's gonna roll damage.
Now, this is where I want to ask a question. Because I am raging and I have Path of the Totem Warrior and I chose the bear, all it says is resistance to all damages with the exception of psychic. What does it mean when it's saying I'm resistance?
You take half. So instead of 10, you would take 5. So let me take that back. And then I will apply half damage.
All right. Yeah. I'm hungry and I want bacon.
No, that's good. That is a great reminder, because I will definitely try and kill you.
Twice.
I will undo. There we go.
I saw his health bar drop twice. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's weird and it won't let me like put it onto the system, but it is there. So yeah, for right now for raging, I get half outside of psychic. All right, that concludes my turn.
All right, very good. Next up, the boar next to you, who is currently hexed. And his strength is hexed. He is going to attack Amumu with another goring tusk. 1 second. Who dat? Is a 20? 20 is gonna hit you. If it wants you to use that. Yep, it will just close it. Just close it. It will keep prompting you because you have a reaction. It will just prompt you, so just close it.
Yep, done.
Yeah. It gores you for, oh, excuse me, I'm gonna take that back because you are raging, so it's gonna be half damage. I don't know why I applied it to myself. Next up, the next ghost boar. I want that bear to get out of there. Let me flank. Let me flank.
Don't flank here, me just a bear.
This ghost boar turns and looks over at Montgomery and begins pawing at the snow. And he charges this way.
Is that an attack of opportunity by my bear?
It is. Bear can take an attack of opportunity. 1d20 plus 6 is your bear's attack.
With advantage.
Holy
Pack
shit! Pack tactics. That hits. Give me a damage roll. You're gonna have to do that. Yeah, you're gonna have to do that bestial spirit raw. Raw.
Rawr.
Okay.
What's the damage?
$1d8 plus 4 plus spell level.
Okay, bestial spirit is what, 2?
Yes.
All right, let's see it. Jesus, all right, 10 damage as an attack of opportunity is not that bad. All right, the boar continues his charge as the bear takes a swipe, glancing off the haunch of the boar. He charges over the river, putting big cracks in the ice, straight towards Montgomery, squealing the entire way. The ghost boar charging puts more weight into his tusks, and if he hits on this goring attack, Monty, it's going to hurt a lot.
Yeah, this is fine.
Monty, it's 24 is going to hit.
This might be a little painful.
1 second, please. 3d6. Situational. The boar charges at Montgomery and runs him down, trampling him into the snow. Sindri, you're up. Montgomery's fallen.
Okay. We are not playing around. If we aren't playing around, I am going to use wind spell.
Ooh, okay.
And I am going to cast
And remember, you can target multiple things with Shift T.
Yeah, I am.
It looks like you
targeting
would.
both,
Okay, good, good, good.
but it won't let me cast the spell because it says you must target at least one token before rolling the attack.
Then just target one, and then I'll count it. So target whatever the one you want.
But I am targeting both of them.
I understand.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mind Whip. Okay.
Tasha's Mind Whip.
All right. Here comes an int save. Oh God. All right. What's my DC?
DC. It doesn't say it.
Should be your spell attack
Yeah.
mod 15, so I make it on the dot.
Yeah. No, mine's a 13 right now.
Oh, okay. He succeeds. Something in this boar's mind is making it hard to permeate with your mental magics.
He takes half damage, and the other one, that one will take 7 damage.
All right. Oop, hold on. It's triggering me to do this again. All right. Okay, we'll just fucking make the save.
Okay, so then the other one will also they'll both take 7 damage.
Okay. The other one takes 7.
Never saw the bear go away.
The Mind Whip targeting both of the boars does not have as much of an effect as you wanted, Sindri. But does a little bit of damage. Also, I like how I'm saving that with a fucking -2.
And yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Raffaella, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move. To here. And I'm going to wand of fireballs this one.
Just make sure to not get
Hit Montgomery!
Yeah.
Do
Montgomery.
it! Do it!
No, I'm doing
Do
this
it!
one over here.
Do it! I crave violence!
No, not that one. He's too close. This one I can get, I think, off in the distance.
On the wind, you think you hear the voice of Montgomery going, "No, don't burn my body." But you know he's unconscious. There's no way he'd possibly say that.
All right, Raphael, let's see the fireball. Okay. Oh, yeah? All right. All right, hit the damage button for me.
Is that too close to a moo-moo?
No, that's good. You're only hitting the pig, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, roll damage. Okay, Boar's gonna make a DC 13 dex save. Probably not gonna go well. Fails. And he dies, exploding in the fireball. The boar goes up in a pillar of flame as Raffaella once again unleashes a fireball on the poor pig. Raffi, anything else you're doing with your round aside from
Yes. I want to
pyromancy?
hex the boar.
Oh, Jesus.
What should I hex it with, y'all? Int?
Int would work for me.
Does
Like,
anybody have
you
any
do-
other preference beside int?
You do you.
I was thinking int, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not really... I mean, Dex maybe for me, but yeah, go int, because I'm going to have to get in a position.
All right, you are hexing his int. All right, Raffaella, anything else you're doing with your round?
I'm done. Thank you.
Montgomery, make me a death save.
All right, hang on. Gotta find it. I know it's in here somewhere.
Pray to the forge.
Pray to the forge.
Pray to the forge.
I'm actually forgetting where the death saves are.
Oh, let's see. Where are they on here? Oh, if you double click on your lad on your avatar, top left, click the skull. It says death saves. Double click your
Hang on.
character to open your character sheet, and then where your
I'm in it.
avatar is.
Okay. That just brought up a token modifier.
No. Double left click your character sheet, like to open your character sheet.
Yeah.
And where your avatar is, like to the left of Montgomery, like where you're all red and bleeding, it says death saves.
Oh, I had it popped out. All right,
Oh,
we're off
yeah.
to a great start.
'Kay.
Let's do this. Let's go, team.
Monty has failed one death save. 2 more, and he dies. Amumu, you're up.
No!
All right, I will avenge you. I'm going to turn and move to attack this bad boy. And once again, reckless attack. Oh, I'm coming for you, Monty. And we're doing the Great Weapons Master because I feel like killing.
Okay,
Oh,
don't
wait.
forget to put your -5 in your attack mod after you.
Yep.
Good. Just God will remind you for the first probably couple
5
times.
Yep,
Yeah, I mean,
please
it's
do.
just something that you get used to doing. That way the game parses it correctly.
It's not letting me click my battle axe for some reason.
You don't have the board targeted. Remember, you have to target to do any valid thing. Mouse over it, hit T. There you go. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Reckless attack. No, hold on one second. There we go. Advantage. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh,
1 and
man.
a 2. That is gonna miss, sir. Wow, 1 and a 2 -5. You hit the ice under you, putting more cracks into the riverbed.
I say nobody saw that and yell, "Somebody help me!" And end my turn.
All right. Next up, the ghost boar next to you with your axe embedded in the ice takes the advantage and will attack you with a goring tusk attack. This is going to be with advantage because you reckless attacked. That's going to hit. If you don't have your reaction, pass. Good. Doing 13 slashing damage to Amumu. You are still raging,
Half.
yes? Okay,
Half
I'm going to
hands.
undo that. And we're going to do half. Oop. Oop. Oh, I don't know why it does that. I know why. Okay. Half. And the boar shifts around you slightly. Sindri, you're up.
Okay. I am going to guiding bolt this big boar.
Okay. That is not a valid reaction. He passes. 13's gonna hit
Hey.
for 13 radiant damage. Next attacker has advantage.
And then I am going to Wiccan spell. Cast Firebolt.
Okay. Nice. That is not a valid reaction. That's gonna hit.
And I'm going to
Low roll. God. Okay, it does 1 damage.
and I'm going to then use my Astral Shard because I did. I used a meta magic and teleport over here.
Perfect. Sindri, does that end your round?
That does end my round.
Raffaella, you're up. Things are looking dour for Montgomery as he's lying on the snow, bleeding out.
Okay. I'm going to Genie's Wrath, this guy. Then I am going to.
All right, you'll do an extra
Once again.
2 damage. So make sure when you're doing your damage rolls, in your modifier, you just add 2.
Okay, I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. You have advantage.
And I add 2 in there, yeah?
Yep. You would add 2 for the damage roll, so not the attack
Okay,
roll.
okay. And it's normal or advantage?
Advantage. That's gonna hit. That is not a valid reaction. Pew! All right, hit damage and then add 2 after you hit your damage button. Got it?
So I put 2 in situational bonus?
Yeah, you just put the number 2 and then
Okay,
roll
perfect.
normal. Yep. There you go. All right, you blast it for 9 force damage. Not enough to fell it, but it's looking significantly more wounded.
Okay, and I am going to bonus in Misty Step. Just had to check my space there.
Yeah, no problem. The Misty Step will actually, so if you click where you want to go now, it'll teleport you there. So just click on the tile you want to go to. There you go. Poof. Perfect. Isn't that
Okay,
cool?
that'll do for me.
All right, next up is Montgomery. Make me a death save. You succeed.
Oh, yay.
Oh, thank you, God.
Amumu, you're up.
All right, time to finish this. It doesn't look like it's saying that I'm raging, but my rage lasts in 10 turns, so I don't know. Can I just reapply it, or would you? Like
Here,
to do
I'll
that?
apply it for you. I'll get it.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Great. You may continue. Okay, reckless attack.
We're doing this again. I'm ending this life.
All right, roll to hit. You have advantage. It's gonna hit. It will use its reaction.
All right, here we go.
You roll damage. DC. It's not a giant, so it's just gonna attempt to make this save. Take 17 damage from your strike, but it does retaliate with the tusk swipe.
Bring it on, bitch.
This will be with advantage. That's gonna hit. You don't have a reaction. Hitting you for 10 slashing. Oop! Actually, I'm gonna undo that, because it's gonna be for half that because you are raging. Oh, it actually, because I applied the rage, it actually did do that, so I'm gonna reapply that. Should be 5. There we go.
It take 8 damage? And he rolled 17? Because he made the save?
Oh, it did. Okay, hold on. I see that. I'm gonna apply 9 more damage. Thank you, good catch.
Thank you.
Yeah, it tried to think it was a giant. I'll have to check what his axe is doing. Amumu, you are raging. Your health is low, but you are still alive, even after the retaliatory tusk attack. What do?
Guys, yeah, I can't move because then I get a... No, it already took its retaliate.
Yeah, it doesn't have a reaction.
Yeah, so I could get the fuck out of Dodge. Guys, I need some help. Raffy, I'm gonna move so you can blast this fucker. I'm gonna move over here.
Move one farther.
There we go. Alright, guys. I need you to finish this one off for me. I believe in you, Montgomery. You're back with us, right?
Montgomery says nothing.
In the snow, that
Face
was
down in the
Montgomery.
snow.
Makes no response.
He's that Thor meme in the background. Thumbs up. You got it, guys. Like, oh, fuck.
There is no thumbs up. That is
There is
simply
no
an
thumbs
illusion of the snow dancing on the wind.
Snow dancing on the wind. Okay, that completes my turn as I limp my big ass over past Sindri, and hopefully Sindri and Rappy can finish the job.
Next up, the ghost boar. He has his reactions back. One moment, please. Raffaella! The ghost boar begins to paw at the snow. And oh lord, he charging. He moves 20 feet towards you and attempts to hit you with a tusk attack. And he misses.
Dance, Raffy, dance!
Sindri, you're up.
Okay.
Wow, I don't know why your vision looks like that right now. Here, hold on. I'm gonna delete you real quick.
It got worse when I was there.
Yeah.
Oh no! Boar's too strong.
Why? Hold on. That's so weird. Oh, it's like right there.
Yeah, and where I was before, when I stepped on that tile and the one beside it, it straight up cut it in half.
Okay, well, continue. There might be some levels here.
It looks fine to me, so I don't know.
It might be just that tile or something is weird with it. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I am going to cast Infestation.
Okay. What's the target?
The 4.
That lad. Okay. Yeah. Con saving throw. Roll that damage for me. It'll automatically trigger his save. DC 13 con. And he succeeds.
You know what?
To hell with me. Oh, quicken spell. Okay.
Do it again.
Okay. Again?
Yep.
Oh. All right. Con save. Fails. He takes the damage.
Now roll a d4. Do you want me to roll?
You do it, yeah. This is your spell. You get to roll all the fun dice. What's my direction?
East.
All right, 5 feet east. Whee!
Now because it moved out, do I get an attack?
Nope, force movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Sorry, Cindy, you're
that happened last game, I think.
Yeah. I have to re-put you on the initiative order. Sorry. Go ahead. Anything else you're doing with your round, Sindri?
Nope. Actually, I will teleport there because I quicken spell.
Okay. Raffaella, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to put on my armor of Agathis. And I'm going to...
Don't forget to cast it on yourself. There you go. Oh, looks like the server lagged a little bit. Do you mind recasting that?
No, I don't mind.
There we go. All right, you gain 5 temp HP.
Okay. And I'm going to... Okay, can I do my Genie's Wrath and my Eldritch Blast still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. No, you can't. You use Armor of Agathis. That's your action. Sorry. Armor of Agathis is a spell, so that's your action.
Yeah. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Okay. I'm just gonna stop right there.
Okay, that's all you're gonna do with your round?
Yep.
All right. One moment, please. Montgomery, make me a death save. You succeed. Amumu, you're up.
Seems to be stirring.
Montgomery, slowly, the blood freezing. Raffaella is in a very bad spot.
Okay. How much health do I have? I have 8 health. Jesus Christ.
I've got my armor on, so he's gonna take damage if it hits me. Just chill.
No, I got that, but I'm debating.
Javelin. Okay.
I'm throwing a javelin at this mofo.
Okay, you've got the advantage. That's gonna miss. Oof.
God damn it.
The javelin going hurtling off into the distance.
Alright, YOLO Swaggins. Okay, yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, I guess that's gonna end my turn. God.
And now I end your life. As the ghost boar charges towards a moo. Raffaella, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, how do I do that?
So you would just attack. So whatever.
Just anything?
Hopefully you have a dagger or something in your hand.
I do.
There you go. Oh, don't target yourself though. No Sudoku
shit.
here.
I don't want to.
There you go. Target the boar. There you go. And roll attack. Okay.
Stab it in his fucking eyeball.
I'm gonna use a reaction. Raffaella, you can continue your critical. Hit that critical damage. You better fucking pray you kill this thing. You don't. You deal 6 piercing damage to it. Dragging your dagger across the wound on its thigh, you open up a major vein. But it turns its head as it passes you and takes the opportunity to gore you as it goes past. That's a lie. My target is not 10 yards away. Raffaella, 16 will hit. And you take 11 slashing damage. Let's see.
He should take
10.
5.
It takes 10.
Oh, does it take double?
Because it's cast at 2nd level.
Mm.
So it deals 10, so you take 1 damage and it dies.
Alright, Raffaella. Let's see. This will take your temporary hit points. Chirp. And bring you down slightly. But the frost from your armor of Agathis retaliates for 10 damage. And as the boar turns back to a moo in order to finish his charge, it freezes in place, solidifying into ice completely, stopping its charge in midair. And thus ends the combat with the boars.
Can I give myself guidance and try to give a medicine check to try to stabilize Montgomery?
Absolutely. Ooh. Montgomery, you are stabilized. You will no longer have to make death saves. However, you are still unconscious. Your friend is not looking so well.
We're all looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
Do we wanna... Do we really need to go into town?
We are literally...
They need stuff. We got it.
It is merely a short way to the melt as you see the curl of chimney fire over the distant rise.
Okay, I'd pick up Montgomery, sling him over my shoulder, and I start walking.
All right. Montgomery, I will put your hit points to 1, just so you have control of your character.
You know, I hear people recover faster if you princess carry them. Just saying.
Yeah, you ain't no princess, bitch.
I take 1 point of emotional damage for that.
Amumu, the ice under you begins to crack ominously as you sit on the cracked riverbed.
I am walking toward the boars. Are they still there?
They are quite dead.
Roger. I would like to take one of their tusk and chop it off and keep it with me.
Sure. Amumu, you can make me a nature check in order to harvest the boar tusk. Amumu, you bring your axe down upon it and it shatters into unusable pieces.
Cool. There's another boar that I could do it with. Please?
Yeah, go ahead. I would allow you to even roll a nature check, but substituting in your strength modifier, as opposed to your intelligence.
I'll also give him guidance.
So instead of a -1, you can do a 1d20 plus 5 on a nature check.
So I can add situational? Got it.
Mm-hmm.
And add 1d4.
And another 1d4. You go 5 and then plus and then 1d4. Yeah, that looks great. Amumu, instead of using your brain, you use your muscle in order to extract the tusk. And instead of striking at the middle, you strike towards the base. And get most of it. The tusk is about as long as you are. And looks, well, like it could be used as a boat. It's so large.
Right. Let's get Montgomery somewhere safe, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk carefully across this river.
Yeah, it was crackling, so I'm gonna go this way.
I'm just testing something.
Alright. I am going to remove the reckless attack and rage off of my character as my rage has ended.
Montgomery bleeds, but is stable.
Where did the bear
I'm
go?
too old for this garbage.
The bear.
The bear
was
disappeared when
coming
Montgomery died.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I would have liked some help, but, you know, alas.
Hey, I was help.
Get me alive.
Rafty frost armor.
All right. One moment, you must gather your party before venturing forth. All right. And here, let's take a quick 5-minute break. We'll get ready for the next scene. And, well, let's hope you guys live in order to see the inside of the next tavern. All right. Let's take a quick break. I'll see you guys in 5.
Okay.
Poor Montgomery.
It's fine. It's fine. Look, these young kids, they're out here thinking they can run the world. You try to give them a coaching hand, and they let a boar just completely spear through you. It is you kids these days,
You know who runs the world? Girls.
Girls?
Yeah, girl.
especially when you let the druids die. It's all right. I hear ice is great for open wounds.
Just waiting on Whodat and Smasher?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, Smasher's here? Okay. Just Whodat, and we'll get started. As you carry Montgomery and continue down the southern frozen river towards the curl of smoke that is the tavern called The Melt in Nisir, the path starts becoming a little bit more clear and cobblestones start to appear on the river's edge. And soon enough, there is a clear path, and hopefully, a warm retreat from the bitter cold. And luckily for you all, the snow has abated slightly, allowing you to see the tavern before you. The roads do extend to the west and the east, but you all have come from the north and have arrived at the back end of the tavern. It is a very large and impressive structure with multiple stories. It looks like it is very hardy, used to accommodate many a traveling adventurer, coming and stopping either to the Order or to Glacia beyond. You may begin.
Well, let's get you two inside for a drink.
Maybe is there like a person, a healer, a local cleric we could go to? You know,
Montgomery lies bleeding on the ground.
put a leash on him and drag him.
I can take care of myself.
Hello?
The tavern door opens into a rather empty hallway beyond.
Start just calling out for somebody.
No one seems to respond. Sindri, make me a perception check.
Perception. I don't see nothing.
You don't see anything. The inn seems rather empty, and there are no patrons wandering the halls. The lamps on the walls are lit, and they look to be well kept. There is a warm and comforting smell of food coming from the west. And from the south, you might hear a familiar lilt of music.
I would like to make a perception check.
Go ahead. Amumu, the smell of cooking food, you think it's mushrooms and garlic, are wafting in from the west. And to the south, you hear vague musical ambiance. It sounds actually rather pleasant.
As there's stuff. Keep going, guys. I hear things. We gotta get something from Montgomery.
Okay, and yourself. You took a good beating.
I'm okay. Nothing a good beer won't fix.
Hello?
Sindri, you open the door to a common room, and there are people wandering about inside. It is warm and inviting, and the first person that you see in front of you is a pale purple-skinned halfling. She
Hello,
turns and
guys-
looks at you.
You guys run this establishment?
Oh, no, not me. Are you here for a drink? She points at the bar.
Drink and maybe some supplies.
No, of course. Well, the tavern keeps super friendly. Just go to the front. Her name is Raga.
Okay, so I make my way,
Downtown?
yep, to the bar. Hey, are you Raga by chance?
The tall Goliath woman behind the bar. Montgomery once again left out bleeding. Oh, he's fine. He's got cure wounds on.
He healed himself.
There is a tall Goliath woman with pale, icy aurora green hair behind the bar. She wears a fur shawl on her broad shoulders. And she, despite her intimidating appearance, gives you a very warm smile as you approach. Yeah, welcome to the Melt. How can I help you?
Looking to get some drinks and some supplies if possible. We came from the, what's the order called again?
The Lucid Crescent.
We come from the Order of the Lucid Crescent. We're kind of the new members that are helping people out there. Came for a drink and some supplies that were placed what was ruined with our last job.
Raga seems to chuckle at your plight. Well, not the first time I've had you folks coming down and asking for supplies. Well, have a seat. First of all,
Wait.
we'll get you warm.
Yeah, question, because I still have this giant ass boar's tusk with me. Y'all had any problems with these lately?
What is that?
This would be from a tusk of a very, very, very angry piggy that tried to attack my friend here. Which, by the way, is there a local cleric or anybody we could, talk to help myself, help my friend? We're a little bit of pain.
Well, I don't really house a cleric here, but you might want to ask around and see if somebody is trained in those sort of arts. Here I can just offer a warm smile and a comforting drink, if you like 'em strong.
I'll take two.
Yeah, I'll take a drink too, and I think if we just rest while we have a drink, we should be okay.
Well, come, sit, put your weapons aside for at least a moment, and get settled. None of you have a apparent arm or leg or head of falling off, so... Yes, put your quests aside. Get comfortable. There you go. Now that you've settled a little bit and you've lectured me a bit on, yes, I want and I need, what can I actually get you? Something stiff, something watery, something that'll make you forget, something that'll make you remember.
Something strong.
Something strong and warm.
Strong and warm for the young Goliath lad. Well, now, there's a familiar face. What tribe are you from, young man?
I am from the Volca tribe.
Volca tribe. From what I remember about that tribe, they reside on some of the highest peaks. Am I right?
We do. We climb many, many of them.
What else is your tribe known for, young warrior?
Spiritual atonement with the nature.
Oh, I see. Well, we do have a few wandering about the land who are more interested in getting in touch with, well, what makes a seer. I'm sure you could learn a lot. Are you from these parts, young man?
No, I ventured out from family to establish myself amongst my tribe.
Well, I could find you no shortage of work, but judging by your attire, it looks like you've already found no shortage of work for yourself. Heeded the call of the order, did you?
I did, and proving fruitful, I feel I can bring honor to myself, to my family.
You're not the only young Goliath with a dream who's sauntered through here and sauntered back. So let that not sound too ominous. You'll do great things, young man, regardless of how bruised you may appear. The wounds will heal, but your mind will grow strong. Let me get you that warm. Let's see. I've got something special just for you. It'll take a moment to heat up, but I do hope you like something smoky.
Yum.
And what about you, young man? She leans across the table to Montgomery. What can I get you?
I would be fine with just some hot tea. I'm looking around to get some supplies for our order. We had a unfortunate accident with some of our sundries, and if you could show me where I could get in contact with an herbalist or some kind to make some salves and some healing effects. As you can tell, we are a little prone to danger.
Herbs. Well, if there's one person that might know about herbs, she gestures down by the fire. Well, if you're wanting to know a little bit about the local Arctis mushroom population, you can go talk to Doofus down there by the fire. He's the knoll that looks vaguely moist.
I'll very much appreciate your kindness. My circle will be very happy to know that you were so open with that information. Appreciate it.
Why would I want someone coming in here with, eating some sort of poisonous foliage throwing up on my floor? I'd rather not. I'd rather you all be educated and smart and not be bleeding on my doorstep.
That is an unfortunate accident. I will do my best to clean up on my way out.
You are fine, young man. Look at you. You've still got all your limbs. You're fine. Now, what can I get you for a drink? What tickles your fancy?
Just a simple hot tea would be enough for me, thank you.
I've got a lovely bilberry mint. It's fantastic. It'll warm you right up.
Much appreciated.
Of course. She hands you a cup of mint tea that is slightly purple from the berries inside it. What about you, my glowing young man? You're positively radiant with magic.
Yeah, it's my defense against the big creatures out there. Do you have something hard and stiff for me?
Oh, well.
Whiskey?
Oh.
We're not doing any sort of phrasing, are we? Of course.
No.
I can get a shot of something that'll shake the patina right off your scales. Oh, forgive me, you're a gem dragonborn.
Me too.
I'm sorry, you were just so scintillant and brilliant. I forgot myself for a moment.
It happens.
She begins pouring just a straight shot of whiskey. Most of the things we have around here have earthen notes and come from some of the local Arctis mushrooms. But you can find a lot of smoke in a lot of these, and well, this one's got a little bit of a bite of licorice.
I pull it up to my snout and just sniff it before just taking a little sip of it and putting it down.
It certainly is something that would grow hair on your scales. The smokiness, a little bit of pine, a little bit of licorice. It's like a lumberjack just made love to a bottle of whiskey in a dead campfire.
You want to know something? Like, that actually sounds amazing.
Well, what do you think?
Very nice.
The smoky notes are a bit tempered by the Arctis mushrooms.
But it's still there, and it's quite flavorful.
I'm glad you
Quite
like it. If you do like it, please tell a tale of it in Isir. We could use some of the bottles being passed around. It's a bit strong for some of the fair folk, but for myself, I'm a big fan. It grows hair on the legs and keeps you warm.
It does just that. And if I'm ever out that way, I'll be sure to mention it.
Of course, we could always use, those hardier vintages out there for the hardy folk. No.
Yeah.
Why, lass? What can I get for you?
What is your favorite thing to drink that you make?
Well, aside from what that young lad's got there that'll grow hair on his chest, I've got some things that are a little lighter and cooler that'll make your tongue feel like it's been, well, up a Yeti's butthole.
Sounds pretty good. I'll take one of those, please.
It's a Riesling. Don't ask me why it's called Yeti's butthole. I didn't name it.
Seems like their marketing department needs work.
It's a I believe it's a lost in translation, localization sort of thing. Here. She passes you a very tall glass of crystal clear white wine. This particular wine first is fermented by some of the local bilberries that you'll find in, what I gave your friend here with tea. Gives it a distinctly sweet taste. It's also rather acidic. It's good to temper it down with something else. A good hearty meal, something salty. But it's rather good by itself if you can handle the acid. But otherwise, it's the feeling of your tongue freezing afterwards. It'll chill you all the way down.
It's very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, now that we've all got some drinks here. Are you all content, yes?
Yeah, I think we'll rest for a little bit if you don't mind. Is there anything going on nearby that is of interest?
Well, we always have people coming and going to and from Glacia. Some people want to come in merely for a bit of hot cocoa or something to warm them up along their travels. But otherwise, sometimes we get some of your order coming from the north. Not as much these days, as I hear you are all in session. So we do have some travelers attempting to come and visit you all, some of them not exactly making the trip entirely, and choosing to go to Glacia instead.
That makes sense. How long have you been living out here?
In the melt? Well, I've been out here a good, I'd say 30 years or so. These old craggy bones are rather locked in place, if you catch my meaning. But it's a good place to be. I don't want to be exactly in the city, and I love being on the foothills of the mountains.
That's understandable.
And plus, your order is very interesting to me, and I find I sleep better around here. She smiles.
Better when you have someone watching over you. I get that.
Yeah, but otherwise, he shrugs. I dare say it's been, thankfully, rather quiet.
That's good. Do we want to take a short rest, guys?
Yeah, I'd like to heal up, please. I'm
Yes,
still
please.
a little. Yep, I'm a little tired. Little cuts.
Enjoy your drinks. Why don't you take a short rest and nurse your wounds, and, well, you can talk amongst yourselves. Hey, Eureka, what can I get for you? There's a bugbear seated at the bar, and he turns to Raga and orders the same tea that Montgomery has. Oh, alright, the bilberries. There you go. Yes, go on, rest up. Let the alcohol warm your veins, cloud your vision. Go dance with a centaur. He's over there. A strange lad.
Why do you say
Having
that?
finished his tea, Montgomery will head to talk to the moist-looking knoll.
The moist looking. No. All right.
That's what you called it.
It's true. The knoll is breathing rather heavily for not really doing anything, and he's sitting by the fire. It looks like he's trying to get warm, but he is just wet. Looks like he came in from the snow a minute ago, but he has been there this whole time. You've been long resting. He looks up at you.
How are you doing
Greetings.
today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing a little worse for wear with the weather, but I think I'll manage just fine. I was informed you might be able to help me with procuring some herbs and whatnot for healing salves.
I'm pretty good at finding mushrooms. Are you interested in foraging?
I am indeed. I need to gather some more things and make more materials for our journeys.
I could take you to some nearby cave systems and show you some of the mushrooms that won't kill you. But sometimes you have to try the ones that might kill you.
I'm gonna let you in all secret, they're actually my favorite kind.
Well, if you're willing to do a little bit of caving, why don't you, I will, 20 gold for a guide, and I'll show you exactly where to go. Yes?
I think that seems fair enough. Allow me to consult with my group, and I will let you know if we find that amenable.
Of course, of course. He rubs his hands together and holds them back by the fire.
Can I do any kind of check to see if there's any way that I could assist the knoll being a little less moist?
You can make a perception check. Montgomery, it looks like he is... The water is just coming from him as if he were sweating. However, with that high of a perception check, with the vague, somewhat empty glow behind his eyes and the, well, he might be reborn.
Ah, well then. All right.
Doofus looks over at you. 1 second. Are you... You're in order. A lucid lad.
Indeed. We are a group from the Order. We came into town to gather some supplies and stop in for a minute. Are you particularly familiar with our order and what we do?
Oh yes, I was on my way to your order. As you can see, I am positively damp. I wanted to never be damp. I just want to be dry.
Well, we can escort you back to the Order, and we can take care of that once we resolve your issues. Maybe you can show us through to the cave.
and your order clear my problem for free, then I will do even more than that. I can teach you hedge magic.
I will be much obliged. Allow me to consult with my group.
Absolutely. You could utilize some of the local herbs and mushrooms around Arctis to their fullest degree, not just for making simple potions or poultices, but even having them battle for you. Imagine an army of mushrooms.
I understand exactly where you're coming from. Just sit tight for a moment.
Of course.
With a genial nod, Montgomery will leave from the fireplace and return to the table. Friends, I do believe we might need to cut this visit short.
Why? What's up?
You see, our no friend over by the fire is in need of the order.
Okay.
I do believe it might be in our best interest to get him back up there and see exactly what is plaguing him.
And what brought you to this conclusion?
I believe his name is Doofus, said that he was on his way there and that he does need the order's help. He is very damp and does not wish to be so. And I can confirm that chair will probably need a towel or two.
Or 3.
So he's...
The only thing I'm gonna say is we can help him probably get there. But I don't know if we can exactly promise anything.
No promises have been made outside of the fact we will get him there.
Yes. If we can get... If we can just make it so that we can get him there, that's probably good enough, because we don't know how they do the whole thing there, so we don't want to cost them anything if
we don't know
making
what their
a
schedule
stupid
is.
deal, or if they do have the ability to timing, or if they do payment, or how that works. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't handle any of the bureaucracy around that. You're just like the muscle.
Yeah, so we should probably avoid making any sort of deals that involve stuff that we don't know. That seems like a straight way to get Ellie to yell at us. I would rather not be yelled at.
If there's yelling to be done, then let that come to me. But what I am of the conviction is that if someone needs the help of the order, and we are of the order, we help them get to the order.
Oh, that, yes.
That I agree.
Yes, we get them to the order.
We'll
but
introduce him to Elitha, and she'll
Yeah,
know
we'll-
what to do.
We'll introduce them and get them all sorted out that way. But we can't do, like, monetary deals or anything like that.
No one talked about coin trade in hand.
I know.
We are simply doing what we swore to do. And if any of y'all have a problem with that, please speak up now.
No.
No, I'm good with bringing the dude back. I just, can he fight? I mean, I don't know. Those boars came out of nowhere. You see those things? I still got the tusk right here, man. Fucker's huge.
Yes, please, Amumu, continue to regale me on the dangers of the boar you faced.
Oh, I did. I faced 2 of them. You got bit slapped.
Tell me more about these boars. How dangerous are these boars? You say you got hit by one of these. Is that correct?
I'd like to make a perception check to see if I can pick up on his sarcasm.
Your wisdom's high enough. You can just pick up on it. That's fine.
Damn it! I was okay. But you were there, right? You saw it. I mean, the thing, and I hit it really, really fucking hard. Then it went over, and then Raffy like frost blasted that shit.
You know, Moo, I gotta tell you, I would love to believe your story, and for some reason I do. Just for the strangest feeling. It's just a little hazy. I can't quite remember everything that happened. I do remember there being a boar or two. And I do remember them looking kind of big. Some reason after that gets kind of fuzzy.
I'm just saying, can the guy fight? Because I do not know if we could, if we have to go back there, like, are we going to have to protect him and something? I mean,
yes,
does he look
we're
like
gonna have to protect him. It'll be
Probably
fine.
have to protect him. Yeah. We'll be
Do we
fine.
have to protect him? I mean, no.
Fine. All right. Yeah. Let's bring him up. And
Boy, I thought I was the cranky one. I was wrong.
Quit your crying and sit still.
Amumu, you are healed for 9.
oh, yay!
Feels good, man.
Getting better.
With a slight sigh of exasperation, Montgomery returns up to the bar. I do apologize for taking more of your time, but we do need to gather some sundries, some flour, some eggs, and some basic supplies for the order. Where would we be able to purchase these?
I can just take care of that for you. What are you looking at? A couple bags of flour? How many eggs? What are we talking?
I'm just going to be honest with you. We had a small problem where the majority of our supplies spoiled. So whatever we can safely carry back is pretty much what we want to, well, whatever we can afford and what we can carry back. We were never really given a set quantity, but we do have to provide for the entire order.
Oh, that's strange. It's not like the order to let supplies go rancid like that. Did something happen?
It wasn't under their control. Something just got a little out of hand.
I grew a mustache eating a cookie.
Yes, it was that one's fault. That's why he's a little gun shy. He gets a little scared. He was allowed to run amok a little bit in that kitchen. Didn't know he was supposed to be there. Caused a huge ruckus and ended up spoiling some materials because he just went and played hide and seek.
Raga blinks at you blankly. You know, whenever you order come in here, you always tend to talk about the strangest things, and I just have gotten used to smiling and nodding and handing you another drink that, do you want another drink?
Please.
Right, and kitchens and tea and... Yes, of course. She passes you another shot of whiskey and reheats your tea.
I sip it very gingerly.
Well, it seems like you all have a lot on your hands with the order, but if they're just sending you for flour and eggs, that I can most certainly provide. I'll get you taken care of. But you'll have to get it back in one piece. And, well, judging by the look of you, and especially you, she points at Amumu, well, you're not going to be able to take a wound like that and keep those eggs in one piece.
Yeah, not the most graceful of beings.
I will be in charge of making sure the supplies get back safely, while the other ones who are imbibing will be allowed to partake of their celebrations as they see fit.
I'll write up an invoice for you all.
Much appreciated.
Of course. The order brings me a lot of business. And I know that you pay with good coin. And she disappears behind the bar.
Guys, do we pay for these drinks? Were they on the house? I don't know what to do.
She'll let us know.
Did she say they were on the house?
She didn't say they were priced either.
Well, did you ask what the cost was?
No.
Did you remember to bring money?
Yes.
All right. So if she asks for money, then you pay with money.
What's going on with this bird back here, you guys? See him just sitting on the table?
Don't stare. That's rude.
I'm not.
Don't stare at the Arakakra. It's rude.
I like
It's an
him.
Aarakocra, okay.
It is an Arakakra gentleman wearing some goggles. He looks like a puffin.
How tall?
He's about 5'1".
That's very specific. Okay.
Raffy, if you would like, feel free to go over and introduce yourself.
Don't pet him.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fine, go pet him. In fact, I'll give you 2 gold. Go pet him.
That's rude.
I start petting a moo.
I feel better.
Montgomery takes one of his good berries, crushes it up in his hand, and adds it into his tea, sipping slowly.
As Raffaella is kind of trying not to glance over her shoulder at the puffin Arakakra behind her, and Sindri trying to poke a moo, and this bugbear woman kind of sitting in the middle of your party awkwardly. That is where we will pause today's session, as you all begin to return the supplies back to the order and get a much needed drink. Did you all have fun today?
Oh, yeah.
I did.
That was awesome.
Well, Montgomery, death saves. Yeah,
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
He was sitting over there on fire.
I
saying
love you
everything
guys
was
walking through the
fine.
forest. You're like, no perception checks, no stealth checks. Just fucking walking. I'm like, all right, we're doing this. Yeah, we're doing it live.
Yeah, right about the time I was like, maybe we should do a perception check. Game paused. Never mind.
What I don't understand is how he got clapped so hard when I have 26 hit points.
Yeah, instantly clapped. It was because the charge does extra damage, and he got like hella clapped.
Yeah, but he's got a D8 hit die, and I've got a D6 hit die, and I would have survived that hit.
Really
Long story
clapped.
short, it was I got super clapped, and even if there was not a small mathematical error made on my part, I still would have been super clapped, and
No,
it's okay.
no, you only have 2 more. You should have 2 more hit points than me. You should have 28.
He has 27.
I have 27. Yeah, so at the time I recognized after the fact, because I had a lot of time to sit down and look at things when I'm unconscious, that there was a error in the hit die when I got rolled in, and I just took it as is, because well, we're just here now. It didn't instantly kill me.
Oh no. Well, it did. Yeah, that's
Fine.
true. Didn't instantly kill you.
I sat there and I was like, man, it's a good thing I didn't have 13 HP. We'd be in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because, if that hit Raffaella last level, Raffaella would have just died. Just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
instant death.
Just glad Nadina doesn't hate me.
Just charged at Montgomery. Although, hitting the reaction tusk strike against the armor of Agathis for the kill. Style points.
I was hoping that would happen.
That's just instant damage.
I would
Armor
also
of
like to
Agathis is such
appreciate.
a good fucking spell.
It is.
If you don't clear it in one hit, you get hit twice.
It's pretty nasty. Well, everybody, with Gim out, I hope he enjoyed his birthday. But
Yep.
we will see what happens next session as you all decide if whatever you want to do. Do you want to get the supplies back? Do you want to get the supplies back and escort our friend Doofus back to the Order? That is
Yes.
entirely up to you. But you guys
I-
can decide and let me know
I
for
have-
next session.
I have plans.
Ooh, I like
What
this.
will we do about Gim? Will he join us here, or how will that work?
It depends. Gim might wake up here.
Oh, hey
Find
guys!
Jim crawling out of a corpse of a ghost boar out in the wilderness like a
Hey, guys.
tauntaun. Like, hey guys, I lost the path in the night. How's it going?
I was just getting out of my sauna. Exits
Just-
anus of boar. Where'd you
Smacking
guys
himself
get
with
here?
branches. Oh god, like a full Ace Ventura
Yeah,
thing.
like
He's
an Ace
just slowly
Ventura, like,
crawling out.
"Wah! Golden
God.
legendary. Sorry, all my dwarves in my head are just the Hearthstone innkeeper, and I can't stop.
I accept this.
I also do.
It's fair. All right, everybody, you are free to go. Thank you for joining me for D&D, and I will see you all next Friday for more. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Laters.
Yep.
All right, everybody, have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right, that's it for Arctis today. Thanks for joining. Greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Etc. Thank you. Rob, thank you. Smash, thank you for the sub. Hydrate, I've been drinking Monster literally this entire session. Nukiyashi, what's up? Thanks for watching, everybody. Watch our VODs over on YouTube. Catch us live on Twitch. And catch our shorts and funny moments that we post on Twitter. We also have a TikTok. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you next time.